not meant for no working class man. Period. Like, I cannot do it. The moments tell me that he work a job, the way I'm disgusted. And it's not even on purpose. Like, and don't let him have been there for some years. Like, this is not a stepping stool for you. This is your career. That's not for me. And I get it. It probably sound ignorant, it probably sound crazy. But we always end up bumping heads because you take your money way too serious. You work way too hard for your money. So the way that I like to get into pockets, and the way I'm a type of woman, it's not gonna work because since you work so hard for your money, you're gonna have a hard time dishing it out.
Is it that many guys? Um, Gotta first ask the question: is it that many guys that are just out here tricking and giving up the bag and doing all of that, or are people really taking care of business and working for them? Because I don't know any guys. I know a lot of guys that make a lot of money. Really, like a lot of guys that make a lot of money. I know a lot of guys that generate several $1 million a year, and they've been doing it consistently over a long period of time, right? And when I see a woman like this is saying some of the things that she's saying, it's interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know a guy that is not very mindful of where their money is going, regardless of what they do for a living. And so when she say working class man, I'm just gonna sum that up to mean blue collar guy, right? And so what she's basically saying is that a blue collar guy is super tight with his resources and is super tight with his money because he works very hard for his money. Now, I will tell you this: most of the guys that I know that trick on women, and maybe they can't trick to the extent that me she's looking at trick to, they are working class guys. Most guys that are entrepreneurs, they are generous, but they are generous with the people that they are aligned with. They're not just generous with random women that they meet. You know what I'm saying? And so they know this because they don't want to get taken advantage of. And again, this may just be the guys that I'm cool with, because I don't know a lot of guys outside of Detroit that's making a lot of money that's just tricking on women. But I don't understand it because every guy should be very, very mindful of where all of his money is going. And we all work. So the only guy that I can think of that she's probably referring to is scammers. It's got to be dope boys. Dope is actually played out. Scamming been played out. It got to be people that's getting quick money or people that just got some money and is willing to trick off on a woman that they ain't never been able to get before, because ain't no way in the world, bro. Ain't no way in the world. I've been doing really well for a long time. I've been generating a lot of revenue for a long time. And ain't no way on God's green earth that you're going to try to convince me that it is good to trick off on chicks that you don't know. That and this is the real caveat that a lot of guys don't understand. They already have to be generating value, and then you reward them. And so that's why I don't mind spending money on people. You know what I'm saying? I spend money on my people, on my guys, because usually we get money together. I spend money on the ladies because we get money together. But it's because they are already a value add. And it's almost like me just showing my appreciation now. If I just go out to a meetup or if I go and kick it with everybody, and, I might get the round or they may get the round or whatever, you don't know who paid the bill or whatever. That's generally how I go. But y'all just out here just a woman. If a woman can do like this to you, like she just did that in the video, and you hand over resources, that's crazy to me. You should be looking at her and being like, yo, you need to get up out of here. So basically what she's saying to me, translation. Now, if you can get it, get it. If it's a guy that's willing to spend it, let him spend it and let him run up a bag, right? Run up a bag on his behalf, take advantage of him, and then go bust it down for a real one that you don't really care about. Because we all know, and I've been preaching this to y'all for years, that men that they like, they don't have to spend no money. They don't have to do nothing. The guy that she like, there are no rules for him. So the person that she's talking to when she's saying, hey, you got to spend that bag, you got to spend a check, I would never talk to a regular guy. it's a lie, because either she just really don't like you, or she just putting you on the phone as food and she finessing you. And what type of money are y'all spending on these chicks to where she's saying that she couldn't talk to a regular guy? Most of the time, these type of women, and again, I'm just using her talking points. I don't really care about what it is that she's saying. Most of these type of women, they got regular jobs. You know what I'm saying? It's not like they make a lot of money themselves. So their entire existence is based off of a man. I see women all the time, and I talk to them, and I talk to them on the panels and all of that. And I ask them, and I say, "Yo, are you generating?" I just did it on Monday night. Y'all should go back and watch that video. I ask him, and I say, "Yo, what are you doing? Are you?" "No, I'm unemployed." "So what do y'all got all of these? Where do y'all get such high standards for the people that y'all are talking to, and y'all don't even generate no revenue? Y'all don't make no money. Y'all out here broke. You dusty, and y'all all just got sponsors, but everybody got these high level expectations." And then they'll sit there and say that they wouldn't talk to a regular guy. What do you mean you wouldn't talk to a regular guy? Everybody, 98, 99% of everybody walking this earth that you're going to run into, black, white, mixed, and different, all of us are just regular people trying to figure out life. And we trying to make the right investment. So either they trying to find a sugar daddy, a guy that's real old, they trying to find a scammer, or they trying to find a rapper that had made you know what I'm saying, some quick money, and he gonna be broke, and then they gonna cut him off, and then they gonna go and make babies with the dudes that they don't even care about. So if y'all really take this serious, because I know that it's a lot of guys that then adjust, and they think that they got to get money in order to be able to get with these women, and y'all letting these women basically train y'all on how y'all are supposed to treat them. Y'all got to adjust, and you need to set your standards differently. It's gonna be some guys in this chat that say, "Oh, hey, hold on, Unc, you don't get it, man. It's a new wave out here, man. You've been out the streets for a long time." It ain't never been a new wave. The chicks in yesteryear been wanting dudes to trick on them. The chicks before that, your daddy's women been wanting them to trick on them. And a lot of y'all fathers actually did, and that's why I hold a lot of them accountable. But the reality is that if you like her, or if she like you, the only thing that is supposed to matter is whether or not they're a good person and whether or not you love them. Everything else, y'all may not necessarily still get with each other, because it just may not be equally yoked, or you going in one direction and she going in another direction. But the fact of the matter is, the foundation of it has to be something different than you tricking on a woman. And I want to also warn y'all of something, because I know that your father didn't tell you anything, or you was raised by a single mother. How you start off is how you have to continue. This is why I tell y'all to get married young, or if you are going to matter or marry, make sure that you really, really manage your expectations and be careful of the people that you're aligning yourself with, because y'all just setting yourselves up to basically get finessed, bro. And I don't suggest anybody get finessed. And I think that the real scammers are the people that are willing to finesse other people and take their money, because it's deceitful, and it's not right, and it's evil. And y'all leading these guys to believe that y'all gonna do something for them or add some value into their life. And in reality, a lot of these women are just prostitutes. And I don't like it, because I don't like when people get used. I don't like people being taken advantage of. I don't like the idea that people are willing to take somebody else's money and not add value into their life. And I also am sad for the women that don't think that they can talk to regular guys. Um, I'm not offended, because even though I work really, really hard, sometimes I didn't have regular jobs throughout my life, but I've never felt as though I was ever less than or not good enough to talk to any type of woman, because I was working a regular job. I always thought that having a good job, a decent job, was the American thing to do. But maybe I'm just off. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. T. Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Let me know what y'all think inside of the chat.